It looks like an evening, and I will say good evening, although it's afternoon here in England. I continue with my what I call now my nocturnal scribblings or intuitive writings, and this is the start of five little series based on the 5 elements in the Taoist philosophy, from the Taoist philosophy. Which is used in traditional Chinese medicine. And today, the intuitive writing is on fear. And, our emotions are very much all linked with nature and the element and the organs in our bodies. So everything is entwined. And we are inseparable from nature. And that's one of the aspects that we really, really must remember. So we are in the winter, and therefore I start with the kidneys, and the kidneys work together with the bladder and is connected to winter. And the emotions are fear, but there's always the opposite. And of course, fear is the opposite is trust. So the color's black, so I'm wearing black today to match up with the natural color to the kidneys. And of course the season is winter and cold. When you want to charge and energize your kidney energy, which is where your life force comes from, your kidney energy can be reinforced between 3 in the afternoon and 7 in the evening. Okay, so and there are sounds that are connected to these, and this is all part of what I used to teach in True to Our Roots Qigong. But now I'm just guiding you and sharing with you what I'm receiving. And of course, if you've got healthy kidney energy, you have good control over your willpower, and you become prudent, you can be sensuous, you are always constantly alert, so nothing really comes as a surprise. You're comfortable and you're fearless and you're gentle. Unfortunately, the negative qualities are fear, paranoia, coldness, being scattered, and being small-minded, amongst many other emotions. So the idea is here that we learn to balance these emotions. It's okay to have some of one, and it's also okay to have some of the other. So it's just how you balance it so that it doesn't topple, all right? Because if it topples, then, you get illnesses and you overreact and you're over-fearful. So my nocturnal scribblings, I'm going to read this, what I got. And I still haven't figured out the name of the group of energy that channels the wisdom through me, but this is how they speak to me, okay? It says, "Hello, my child. Fear comes by forgetting your true origins. If everyone remembered that they are first and foremost spirit, incarnated on earth to experience life in the flesh, there would be no fear. However, you are all here for the experiences you choose to have in order to enrich your soul's wisdom upon your return here. Sadly, most of you suffer from amnesia, and that's when you experience the fears of danger, lack of food and money, of not getting love, of loss, and of death, all because you have forgotten your own immortality. Fear, in turn, changes to anger and the need to control others due to lack of remembering to trust their spirit, and that deep down, all is well. Fear has lots of branches, which create deception, harassment to fellow humans, hatred, guilt, and so much more. Fear is at the basis of wars and the need to have control over others, as those people don't realize that first and foremost, they need to control themselves and see why they need to harm and hurt their fellow beings. They create division simply due to pure dislike of self. As we mentioned in our article about anger, which I will share with you too, I haven't shared that yet. So as we mentioned in our article about anger, they forget that they come from a source of pure and unconditional love, and that you're all one unity. So fear causes deep trauma in the human being, which affects all the emotions and therefore reactivity. Unresolved, this becomes diseases, as we mentioned previously, until the being sees and finds the core issue and chooses to resolve it and turn it around to change it for the better. Remembering that you have us to connect with, that's your guides or your God or whoever you believe in. Yeah, you turn to that being or to that life force and know that you can always ask for guidance. This is me adding this little bit on. But anyway, remembering that you have us to connect with, who can form a powerful and united team, is the key to trusting life on this planet Earth. Until everyone gets to see and understand this, humans will continue to err. We take our leave now. Thank you for asking our counsel, my child. Thank you. And thank you all for listening. And I hope that you can absorb this, because these are all very powerful messages that come through me. All right. Enjoy. Please give me some feedback. I would really appreciate it. Lots of love. Bye for now.